Listen, nobody wants to say it, so I'll say it. It's nasty, bro.
Oh,
It's nasty.
Yo.
We got Levi's wise guys.
Check out the full podcast. Link below.
We've seen recently Draya, former basketball wife, I guess socialite. Draya Michelle, right? She is in a relationship with a 22-year-old Jalen Green who plays for the Houston Rockets. And their age gap is crazy. I believe it's like 17 years, 18 years, something like that. And she just announced she was pregnant, by the way. So, hopefully they have a healthy pregnancy and all that, Anyway, This topic is more about, is there a double standard when it comes to relationships with men and women? Bro, we seen years ago when August Alsina was messing with Jada.
Yep.
Yo, the conversation
entanglement.
They had a whole entanglement. The conversation was never about, hey, yo, she got like 30 years on homeboy. Like,
That's
hey,
true.
something's a little odd
because
about
there
this.
were
Like,
several layers that needed to be addressed.
Untangled?
Addressed
They
first.
need to be untangled first. Does it bother you? Does it make you uncomfortable? I'm going to personalize this for y'all.
Yeah.
If you had a son who was 22 and he was dating a 39-year-old woman, how would you feel? Because that's really the conversation. Everybody like to be like, oh, I ain't got nothing to say. It's all good. Love is love. What's up? Talk
I'm
to
gonna
me.
be corny. I just hope for love.
Come on,
just
man.
love.
Love has
Love-
no age.
Love has no age.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? As long as they're 18. Love has no age. Honestly, in real talk, I would probably sit my son down and say, like, what do you love about this person? It's funny. A lot of people cannot answer that question in relationships. You ask somebody like, yo, why did you marry your wife? Oh man, she cool. Like, man, you know what I'm talking about? Like when we watch NBA games together, like no, like legit. Why
you sound like Soulja Boy?
I would sit him down and, like, if you give me legit answers to why you love this person as 38, then I'm on board with it. I think the big issue, a lot of people are calling it grooming. A lot of people are calling it locking a player down. Like, that's a young jit, like Jalen Rose or Jalen Green is a young dude, 22, probably still trying to figure out how to be a grown up, and this lady who's 38 has an opportunity to get pregnant with him, and then now he got child support or whatever to pay. That's what people are saying online. Because this happened with the PJ Washington. Remember him with the Charlotte Hornets?
Yeah, of course.
PJ Washington, he's with Dallas
dating,
now.
Brittany
he was
Renner.
dating Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
A lot of people had an issue with it because they thought that, she just wanted to get a baby with him so she can lock down money. I hope not. And at the end of the day, I hope for the best in situations like that. That's all I'm going to say. I hope love is love, and that's what this really is.
Look.
But, I understand the concerns.
Listen, nobody wants to say it, so I'll say it. It's nasty, bro.
Oh,
It's nasty
no,
work.
let's hear what T
It's
got to
nasty
say. Let's
work.
hear what T got to
No,
say.
I'm going to kick this to him in a sec here, but it's a bit nasty.
Okay.
And real quick, I just want it for you guys' knowledge and background. I did some digging. And if you guys recall, in 2020, Marcus Houston, who at the time was 39, married a girl who was 19, and everybody killed him for that age gap, 20 years, which is damn near the same age gap we're talking about here. So nonetheless, just for you guys' knowledge, but T, what do you think, man?
Kind of torn in between because he's 21, so you're old enough to date who you want to date. I just think the problem that comes down to it is like you said, the elephant in the room is that he got her pregnant. So when it's that big of an age gap, is like, okay. And then you throw the fact that he's like a multi-millionaire athlete. And, I'm not trying to speak on her character. I don't know Draya, so I don't know. But she's known for being a basketball wife.
Yeah.
So she's going to get to the bag. That's how, like, the reality of the situation is. Like, so people are looking at her
Right.
like almost like, yo, she trapped this young man. But I don't know if that's the case. He may have wanted to have a baby with her. No one knows. So the optics of it does look crazy because if I have a 22-year-old son and he's like, oh, I have this lady pregnant, I'm like, okay, who's a young lady? And then he's like, oh, she's like 39. You're gonna be like, nah. And then like Houston, like you're gonna be like, no way is my daughter marrying someone that's 39. But at the same time, as a young man too, you might have had the time where you're like, oh, I'm gonna mess with an older woman. She might want to mess with you. So I feel like
It might be what you like.
but
it might be your type.
I just think it looks bad because of the whole her, like, with her past, and then like him just being so young, having a baby. I think the optics just look bad, but we don't know.
I'm actually more balanced in this combo than I'm leading on. I'm gonna be real with y'all. He's of legal age, right?
Yeah.
So we're not talking about like
sure.
a 16-year-old, 17-year-old dude. At the end of the day, this is more about optics than anything else. And that's why I wanted to personalize this for you guys, because to me, I feel like it's important for us to really get a sense for, how things look. And I get things are not necessarily going to look great every time, but to me, I feel like based on her past, based on her track record, this looks more like hunting. And I want to use the word grooming because he's not a minor, but more about like targeting a particular type of dude, which isn't necessarily a problem, but given the age gap, it looks a bit nasty. I'm not going to lie.
The double standard, I think, is legit because when you see a man do that, they tend to do way worse. Like let's say a woman, right? Like Draya. Okay, Draya, let's say the worst case scenario, she did do what she was doing. Okay, she trapped him and now she's getting child support. Okay, cool. But then you look at a case like Diddy and Cassie. The stuff Diddy's accused of doing to Cassie is way worse than what you've heard what older women have done to men. For so sure. You know what I mean? Like there's always, when it's an older guy, there's always this manipulation.
There you go.
There's always this, oh yeah, he's trying to make me do this over my will. Like, so that's why the double standard, and I think it's legit. Let's stop getting these situations where
we're afraid. We are all hesitant to use certain words to label on these people because at the end of the day, we don't know them, right? So like when you use words like manipulation, right? It's hard to say she's manipulating him, right? You can't really say that. How do you prove that, right?
True.
But if it was a dude, people will be using them words freely. Like, oh, damn, yo, hey, bro, he manipulated her. He got 20 years on her.
But that's what I'm saying. That's just kind of like what...
It's a bit odd.
When stuff come out back... Because at the end of the day, only way that this is a major topic that expands is if something bad comes out.
There you go.
And right now, nothing bad has happened with Draya and Jalen.
And I wish them nothing but the best.
Nothing, you know what I mean?
It's definitely a double standard. And then, like, for all we know, Jalen Green, he may have wanted this. He had... other applicants too, so,
I mean, and it's Draya. I mean, come on.
Draya is one of the original baddies. Like, isn't that pretty obvious? Like, Draya is a baddie.
Too, you know what I'm saying? For the double standard, we kind of got to, like, almost blame, like, our society. Like, since, like, we're young of age, where you start, like, watching, like, adult, not going to say, but, like, adult stuff, like, MILFs are, like, pushed on young men. Like, oh, I want a MILF. So a lot of guys just get.
There is a genre for this.
Yeah, a lot of
that's
guys
a good.
Like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with an older girl because I seen it and it's kind of like in your head almost. Like we have raps about MILFs and shit. Like so, like this is like
that's true.
You ain't lying.
That's true.
No, that's a great point.
Listen to the full episode. Link below.